Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So on the Solana chart, we've really only seen sideways action. I mentioned to you already a few days ago that it's likely, it appears likely at least, that the support region will be tested and that we get one more low here maybe in wave 5 of C of 2. Remember that we give the bulls a chance here at the moment, at least as long as we're holding above the $119 level, which seems to be important support in this current range. Because we have this support zone after a possible 5-wave rally. And that means if we have a 5-wave rally, we can call that circle wave 1, which is the first wave of a larger 5-wave pattern to the upside. And that means the support zone here, that needs to be holding, or that needs to hold. It is an area with 4 Fibonacci levels where we can watch for support if the price gets there and tests it. At the moment, we're dancing on that 38.2 retracement at $140.60. I mean, do we have to go any lower? No. And I think, we already have enough waves in place to technically call this correction complete, which is why I've labeled it already, wave 2 with a question mark there. But still, the movements from the lows, they have all been corrective in nature, which means there hasn't really been any solid reversal attempt that sustained. For example, the last one was this one, which happened yesterday, this swing high that formed around $152, but it was only in 3 waves. So we have an A or even a WXY structure. It's a 3-wave move. What I can do, I can take out those purple lines for this possible triangle pattern, because it turned from a triangle into, I don't know, probably a WXY pattern. But that doesn't change the overall idea that we are probably in the late stages of the correction. Okay, so we could get one more low, but as you can see, based on the labeling, the low is either in already, but it would require some additional evidence, like a convincing break above the trend line. And it would, that's one thing. So we need that convincing break above the trend line, including a break above the wave 4 high that was located at around $152. Also, to keep the bullish wave count alive, we need the price to hold above $119.67, which is key support. And it is important to recognize that there could be another low, but we are either very close to the end of this correction or we have bottomed already. I mean, that's at least the current thesis. Don't get me wrong, there is a wave count where this wave 5 that can easily extend. Okay, so as long as we that's the potential. Okay, so that's a roadmap. I've only marked it with a question mark that wave 2 is already over because it is not clear to me. And if we go down further in wave 5, it might just be a very weak wave 5, but wave 5s can also extend. So it is important to recognize that the key risk level is the $119 level, and there is no low. There is no confirmed low until we see a 5-wave rally, break above the trend line, followed by a 3-wave corrective pullback. So what we need to see is a breakout attempt and a higher low. And ideally this breakout attempt is in 5 waves. And ideally, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and ideally this 5-wave move breaks above that $152 level. Then a higher low. That would be a good reversal attempt and set up something that would cause me to watch the chart more closely. At the moment, this is literally just very boring sideways action. And I think if you're trading this in the short term, you're just getting caught up in the chop until we finally start that 3rd-wave rally. But this is a time still to be watching it, as possible reversal attempts might happen. I mean, if you try to trade the breakout of the trend line, you might have got you might have been stopped out in the decline. But that's why we have stop losses. That's why we have stop losses, levels that keep us safe. And at the moment, there is no convincing signal that a low is in. So that's definitely the time to be watching. However, because the thing is, yes, the correction could still extend, but the move down looks corrective, which means the pullback looks corrective. It means that the bulls have a chance. If this pullback was looking let's say impulsive, that would not be what we want to deal with. We don't want to deal with an impulsive pullback because that would indicate we might break support. So that's at the moment That's at the moment what we're watching here, a corrective pullback after a first rally, and we're now watching for the next 5-wave move up that would have to take us above the trend line and above the $152 level. That's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.